Hi guys, it's Misty. Welcome to my YouTube channel. All right, so I have another Distress Oxide background card to share with you this week. I just couldn't get enough of these last week, so I decided to play around with them again. I did two of them, but and I'll show both backgrounds, but um, to cut the video down, I'm just going to show you one of them here. So I'm using Wilted Violet, Faded Jeans, and Broken China. And I really wasn't sure how these were going to work out. I mean, I was really putting these to the test. Um, when I first put down the faded jeans next to the purple, to the wilted violet, I just wasn't quite sure how this was going to work out. This one, not as much as the next one I'll show you. I was sweating it here when I um, started mixing them. But the next one was seedless preserves and salty ocean, and um, they just at first they weren't really blending too well, so I was a little concerned. But that's the great thing about these oxide inks is you just put the next color over the top of the previous one, and I just kept playing with it, and eventually I ended up somewhere I was happy with. So um, still just wasn't sure. The more I looked at this, I kept adding color, kept adding another layer. And then it seemed like it was too much faded jeans. So at first it was too much of the broken china. So then I added some more of the faded jeans, and it was too much of the faded jeans. So then I added back in some more broken china, and here I am doing the same thing with the wilted violet. But like I said, it's a great thing. You could just add on another layer, and it adds more of whatever color you're trying to put over the top of it. It works pretty good that way. All right, so still wasn't sure about the color combo, and so I just decided to continue to go with it and added some droplets of water, and then I was starting to like it better. Now here's the other one. Here's the seedless preserves, and then it goes to the salty ocean and then peacock feathers. So yeah, I was just having a rough time trying to blend those two. But that's part of the fun. I think in my head, I kept thinking distress inks. And so part of it was getting out of that mind frame that, these are a little bit different than regular distress inks. So I think once I finally, pushed that out of my mind, I was a little bit more accepting, I guess. But in the end, I'm pretty happy with the way these both turned out. Oh yeah, so I haven't even told you the theme yet. Okay, so the theme this week at Always Fun Challenges is dies and or punches. So I tried to do mostly dies. I'm using the My Favorite Things. It's Blueprint 27, I think, is what that die frame is from. And I really wanted to do something with butterflies. That was the card I was going to go with there, with that butterfly with vellum behind it. But I just wasn't. I don't know. I just wasn't completely satisfied with it. So looking back, I might actually go back and make that card because I kind of like it from this angle. But when I was making it, I wasn't completely happy with it. So I pulled out another die, this Hello There, and decided to use this instead. And then, of course, I had to, as you can see, I have butterflies everywhere. So I was really trying to use some type of butterfly. So I wanted it to say, hello there, sweet friend. And that set I just showed you from Altenew, it had friend and it had sweet baby. So I just took the sweet and cut it off, separated it from the baby so that I could have my hello there, sweet friend. And this little banner die is also from the My Favorite Things Blueprint 27. So pretty much they're all dies. Just the sentiment, the sweet friend is the only thing that's not, and my background, of course. So yes, I finally got the Tim Holtz platform, and I'm super excited about it. I love it. I love that it's open on two edges. The only thing I struggled with, and you'll see it here, Also, I'm running out of room on my desk. This is basically the only workspace I had is what you see in the frame here. So some things are kind of out of the shot, so I cut out a lot of it. But I guess I already passed it. But I couldn't really see through it. I couldn't see through the plastic as well as I can on the Misty. So I guess I passed right by that. But I actually took the whole platform off, held it up, and looked at it, you know, both sides, and lined it up that way. All right, so anyway, I'm just adding some vellum to the back of these butterflies like I did the other one. I really like the way that looks, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. You know, looking at these two backgrounds, I can't really decide which one I like better. Let's see, so I'm using the Wilted Violet, Faded Jeans, Broken China. The other one is the Seedless Preserves, Salty Ocean, and Peacock Feathers. I just can't decide which one I like better. Which one do you guys like better? All right, I kept it pretty simple. I was going to pop this up on some craft foam, and I just decided to keep it simple. So, yep, just glued it down. I'm basically just putting it all together now. What you see is my card. I added a couple little embellishments at the end, but I almost didn't do this video just because it's pretty simple. I didn't really do anything, you know, crazy or any new techniques or anything, but I don't know. I think it's therapeutic to watch other people make cards, so I just went ahead and made a video anyway. I usually will record it because I never know where, like you saw before, I had so many different butterflies and different things going on. I wasn't sure where this was going to end up, so. Yep, so I'm just using my two-way glue pen to glue down these little scripty words. And then I use the tape runner for the Sweet Friend banner. And then I'll use the two-way glue for the butterflies as well. And the nice part about this, you know, I saw a cool technique of how to glue down vellum without being able to see it. See, this was perfect because, you know, it had all the black from the butterflies, so I could easily hide the glue. But I'll have to try that in my next video. One of my next videos is to see if it really works before I share it with you. But all right, so I'm just going to add some glitter here with the Spectrum Noir glitter pen. It's the clear one. I think maybe it's just called clear. Just add some sparklies to the butterflies. And yes, this is my training wheels way of doing the Nuvo drops. Like I said in my last video, I move them around before I figure out where I want them. So I use the droplets there to see where I want them, and then I add the real thing. So I decided to add a couple little hearts as well. You see the die there on the bottom right. And again, it's, you know, the theme was dies and punches, so just thought I would add another die on here. And I love these little hearts. So I'm going to do the same thing. Yes, my head keeps getting, you know, if I was getting paid to do these videos, I would fire myself on this video because my head was in more shots than it wasn't, I think, this time. I don't know if I was tired. Usually I try to keep my head out of it, but yeah, I would have fired myself. So just adding some more of that Spectrum Noir glitter pen to the little hearts here. And I thought I had to cut out the last part of this because I thought my head was in it. Maybe not. Oh, yeah, had to cut it out. And same with, I'm going to add some glossy accents to all the hearts, but my head gets in the way, so I just show you the one there. That is my final card. I'm also entering it in Darnell's Nubis challenge, so I'll have a link to that on my blog if you want to check out what that is all about. And I hope you will check out the Always Fun Challenges blog. We have a new theme each week that is open to anyone who wants to participate. So Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.